Hi everybody, I'm Tina. This is To the Inner Wild. I don't know what to tell you guys again. I don't know what to think. Today was a very distracting day. Just a lot of energies abound, and I don't know. Like, I can tell you, angels of light and love, I welcome you in. I invite you in to guide, protect, direct these messages. Thank you. So I can tell you that I do understand how easy it would be to, especially if like you're younger, within the occult, to be seduced by friendly invitations. Because today I got to see the manifestation of it, the dynamic of what that's like, and how discreet or indiscreet that is per person. And it's so manipulative, especially when they're in a grouping. It's insane. Like today, I was invited for inner circle activities, and I engaged in a little because I just figured, it was like a welcoming, and it was then that I realized, after speaking with someone again in the kitchen, that it was a strategic invite. That if you finish something, you are like expected or guilt tripped or obligated into replenishing something. And I didn't feel right about it at first. I was like, why are they, constantly tapping me on the shoulder when, they know how to get more supplies for their own activities, and why they were putting it on me. And I'm like, it's not just because I'm the fucking admin. It's because number one, it's a power play, power trip, because I did see that it was a completely different atmosphere. People treated me with respect, like trying to engage with me. I was like, oh my gosh, if I'm given power like overnight, there's so much different kind of bullshit in the air. And so I forget to remain aware of such things. So it's just like a strange atmosphere for me to observe. So I'm not so willing to like cling on to it. But there was one person that like greeted me with a hug, and it was just kind of like natural to me. It wasn't like, I don't know. So I don't know if that's like subtle manipulation as well, because I didn't do that with anybody else. I don't know. I just, so I got to see what that was like today. And just how, like, it's just, you can't get all up in your feels when you realize what kind of environment you are, how insincere it is, and how self-interested, and so when you're a leader, you must remain within that power, because people are just wanting to just take some of that or be in the goods so that they're not ostracized or kicked off the island, etc. It's ridiculous. While playing power moves, I met a new person today. Okay, they're not new to the group, but new to me. And even the way we shook hands, it was so bougie, like, and that's insane. So anyway, I got to see what kind of power plays that, that person attempted to engage with. And it's like, oh my gosh, I realized it. I realized, and I told the angels, I was like, am I being played? Like, this is like, why do I need to go ahead and purchase these extra certain supplies when they could easily do that? Like, I'd have to download an app that I don't use, create an account in order to engage in the activities, and kind of like not ask permission, just like kind of do it. So when I questioned it, it was just like, oh, it's something that, we could, I don't know, it was some bullshit. And so I let it sit. I'm like, okay, like I just let it sit for a little while. Then I got distracted, which was like divinely guided distraction. And then I was gonna do it. I kept looking. I was like, that's so stupid. Like, why can't they just do it? Like, that's between like 5 to however many there are of them. They're trying to pin it on me. Like, for near like 30 minutes to an hour, they're like monitoring me to see when I'm gonna do it. And I was like, fuck this. No. Like, what can I do with this? I'm like, oh, just wait till somebody says something. Then I pick up my phone and I'm like, Angel's like, what should I do on this? And that's when my phone died. I was like, fantastic. I love it. I love it. Your methods are approved. Thank you so very much. You can pull this scheme anytime you want. So, yeah, I had a convenient excuse. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to Teams, some of the core crew and just let them know. And they pretended like, like they have that little eye that pops up to show that they viewed it. And they have ways of viewing stuff like that without notifying that, when they saw it. So they creep in and they're just like, oh, so were you able to? Like, no, my phone died. I'm trying to charge it. And it's just like, then they have that nasty face, and like they purposely, like this one chick, and I knew she felt like, oh my gosh, like a power play, especially when she wasn't invited to do a walk around. And I invited her. I was like, hey, you want to, I don't know. So stupid. She felt like so left out. And maybe that, like, since I invited her, that it was almost like charity. I was like, these fucking bitches don't even understand the concept of team play. I mean, like, that's like the naughty part of me. And then the other side is just like, for the most part, is dominantly thinking like, if she could have some input, it would be great, we're a team, etc. And but the longer that we did our routes, the more like disinterested she was, to the point where she just like floated off into her own little space. But it's just so crazy to me that people with specific titles are just so stupid sometimes, like they're just like not within their higher selves. And I don't understand. I'm supposed to be nice. I'm supposed to play nice. I don't understand. So, what am I trying to tell you? It's just a disappointment, So that was relative to what happened. It's just so much bullshit. Like, what else happened with that? Oh, yes, she was in the kitchen, and she's like, people know what the fuck I'm doing when I'm cleaning, and I'm lingering there, and she's lingering by the trash cans, like both sets of them, so that we can so we could bump energies. And I was like, fuck this, fuck you, I know what you're up to. You're just like lingering around just so that my energy can, with intention, can bump into yours. You silly asshole. Well, you know, like, it's just like stupid. It is so, it's disgusting. I don't know what to say. It's, I know where they stand now, and it's like, it's so, so, I found another trash can on the other side that I created, and this, like, dumbass didn't realize that there were, you know, that I had other options. She thought that she, was the only bridge to my only options. And when she saw that I put it away, she, like, threw an attitude, and she, like, banged the counter, and she left. I was like, yeah, that's right. That's right. So, you know, it's like, people are so, and then I once I saw that, like, for sure, I understood that other women energies out there do that shit in the kitchen. They do that shit. And so now that I'm more aware, well, I'm just going to make some appropriate adjustments. I am. And they're going to feel it, and they're going to notice it. They're going to notice it. But I'm tired of people trying to tap in and just do some sneaky, stupid shit. It's stupid. I am tired of it. It's filthy, disgusting energy. Like, I kind of want, what kind of repercussion, so that they learn their lessons, so that they get it up all in their feels, all in the crevices of their feels, to understand what that's like. I really, 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 I think I'm going to think about that a little longer, a little bit more intensely, so that it's just, that's, oh God. That's like all that's like kind of playing in my head. Like, they're silly ass hoes. Like, they act like they're all bougie and upscale, but they're ghetto as fuck on the inside. On the inside, like, just, and ghetto isn't a completely bad word, but it's to the terms that they use it, you know? Such a huge contrast. And I don't know what to say, because there's some mixed stuff going on with, you know, I have a living to make, you know, and I have to realize that if somebody doesn't, like, if somebody's not, like, up to, you know, being real with me, whether that be like a coworker level, or a friendship level, or what is it, like a love level, then, you know, it's just, I gotta just be okay with it. Like, I gotta get out of that la la land thing, you know. It's just, I think it's just taking my energy, and maybe it's just another way of, you know, just, if it's not happening, it's not happening, you know. That's all there is to it. And the sooner that I face that, the more I can just focus on just doing my work, and which also includes working on myself. And you know, when it clicks, it'll click with the right people. And so I guess I'm just taking this as a learning experience. And you know, these are people that are going to realize that they can't go on with me on my journey when I surpass them. Because that kind of energy depicts like such bullshit. So I have to learn that everybody, has their own little silly agenda. And as long as I stick to mine, then whether it be with this, just with these energies or another set, it's going to work its way, to the way it's supposed to be. But for now, I'm just supposed to remain like a little more to myself. It's wow. So I decided to choose the Starman Tarot. Angels, I am speechless with like the world just constantly tells me like you gotta remain independent, you gotta like don't let people fool you. Like I don't know what to say, except people will get their karma 100%. Like I have 1,000,000,000%. It is done. It is done. Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Totally Halloween vibes. Isn't that insane? But it's like Jack and the Beanstalk too. Wherever I invest, it will grow. Like the sky isn't the limit. It just goes past it. Just pass into another world. Do you see that? So this is like a little bit like shape-shifting, where we can go ahead and be a master of disguises. At least I can. And it works for me. I'm allowed that. There's Dorothy's slippers here. I'm able to ground myself. Wherever it is a sense of home. Yes. But there's, so I guess I have many homes. And what do we want to say about this? Let's see, what else is there to say? King of Wands muted. Okay. You know what they're saying? Like, have ultimate confidence in yourself. Like, you can hold it to yourself, hold your energy to yourself. You don't even need to cuss out these people. The energy that you have exerted is like they're not even worth that. That's what they're saying. That save your energy. Do not give them the time of day. That bullshit energy, let it lay stagnant and just like infectious, and just let it like be on its own. You are no longer a host to that. Let it go. Make peace and just like bring that all back. Call your energy back. Call your power back. Yes, 100%. That's what they're saying. Okay, anything else, angels? Of love and light. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. So with that, you have the automatic upgrade from the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Just knowing like where to place your love, you know. Sometimes you have to like have some tough love and withdraw and pull that back in. Like sometimes to mother someone is to let them learn their own lessons without your involvement. Like you pull your energy back and they will notice. You don't have to utter a word. You don't have to you don't have to have any anecdote. Just leave them be. And that's the end of that. Yeah. It's almost like puppetry, like sorcery. It's being able to use your magic like in the most like in exciting way, in building and creating things, recreating things. Like this is 100% that. So that is excellent. That is something that I have to look forward to. Because, you know, this is how I started with like divination. Certain isolated bullshit energy. And I realized, oh my God, I am so much farther, you know. And it's not a race. It's just saying like, I am so much farther than I would have been if it weren't for that, like, you know, that extra oomph. So, let's just go with the flow. Let's just do this, you know? So, I'm down for that. For 8, 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. They're reiterating, like, don't let it bother you anymore. Don't let it, keep you agitated or get you agitated, get you all up in your feels. Like, they don't deserve any ounce of that. They don't deserve any fraction of your feels. It's like Grey Rock method. They're dead to me. Done. It's done. They want to act like that? That's fine. So King of Pentacles muted and the Lovers muted. Yeah, so this is, what are we going to say about this? It's finding the beauty within yourself, like in its most absolute form. That's what it is. Because the King of Pentacles is a nature lover. He's industrious. He's a businessman, like well adept at like has a good head on his shoulders or her shoulders when it comes to wealth and monetization. And then the Lovers is someone who's highly attractive, highly coveted, super duper, like the most attractive qualities ever. And however that's elaborated, it's like on a 360. So finding that within yourself, like this is like total drip energy. It's, you know, like reclaim your power, because there's like so much of it. If there wasn't so much of it, you wouldn't see all this bullshit in the area, like by several attempts, different kinds of attempts. Like even with people who I call my persons. They're not quite my persons like in the current state yet, because there's also some things that they need to manage better. Because I just got a pre-read, and I don't know if there was interference, but it looked like there was a clear emphasis. You know, I don't know. You know, time will only tell. And so far, I can't be playing around in the dark with like secret like airplane messages. You know, I can't paper airplane messages. I can't. I'm a big girl now. I deserve. I feel like no. I deserve more than a cast of characters to change their tune, to whistle a different tune, just because somebody else said so. You know what I mean? Like, I am grateful to have these experiences. Yes, I am. And to be able to have almost like the right of way. But at the same time, like, I need something like here, real, like tangible. You know? Like, what is that? Why would that be too much to ask for? I don't, like, until then, I don't know if it's friend energy or acquaintance energy or what. Like, I'm just tired of, like, being, like, the line's so swimmy and it consuming my brain and my feels. Like, I have so much power here that others want access to. Like, that are already powerful. So, but this is like untouchable light unless it's through me. And that's not too much to ask for, especially when I'm tangible. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, how many times does somebody have to like fuck up with me in order to be like, oh, I got it now? You know what I mean? Like, how many times is it? Is it like an ultimatum? Is that what it takes in order for somebody to like see like, oh, I'm worthy, you know, like, and not just that, when others are interested in me, is like, is that the secret formula to? It's just bullshit. It's so much bullshit. I'm so tired of it. Okay, so what fell in my lap? The Ace of Swords, muted. So the truth is within, and you know, like, I know, I have a strong feeling that it's not interference, because I asked Spirit and the angels, please tell me the truth about so and so. And I told them I could handle it once again. And every time I ask them, for some freaking reason, it's always like heartbreaking. It's always like, well, I have to know sooner or later. And I'd rather know now than later, even if it's a day later. If someone is not being truthful with me, that's heartbreaking in itself. I cannot get strung along anymore. Like, no. If it means that I don't have okay, let's like kind of put this into perspective. If that means that I don't have anyone legit here to bond and share that time with, then that's what it is. So, you know, just need to get focused. the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, I just kind of like need to wake up to it, you know, and just be okay. Like, you know, this is like a cabaret, like, you know, just like, it's still showtime, whether there's others on stage or it's just me on my own. And, you know, I just gotta be good with that. Like, I'm a showman. You know, well, you know, I'm just saying, like, I can still take center stage, and it's okay, you know. Yeah. So I'm just tired of like gambling my worth on like these what ifs and these fake promises delivered by dirty hands. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so I serve my purpose. I teach these kids something, however, whatever age they are, and they get their karma. So in essence, you know, it's just justice and a learning experience over and over. But like, you know, I have to watch where I invest and how much, because if I sense bullshit, well, there's going to be no niceties there. No, you don't deserve that from me and my energy. I worked so hard. I don't, no. It's a big no. Eight of Wands muted. Okay. So, it's kind of like quieted. Yeah. They're telling me just to like, you know, when a question, like when you're taking a test and you're like in an elementary school, and a question becomes difficult, then you skip over and they do this in Family Feud too. They skip over and they go on to the next one. They go into the next one, and they revisit at the very end those most difficult points. So I think there's some kind of strategy in that, and just kind of like, you know what, that's not my problem, that's yours. Okay, I'm gonna skip over it. Okay, I'm gonna move on with my life. I'm gonna do on my own, you know, I'm gonna do my thing, and then maybe I'll revisit you later. But if time's up, time's up. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what they're saying. That's the key. Yes. So in essence, I don't, like, I can call the shots, but I don't have to like throw out an ultimatum. When divine timing arrives, it is very like circumstantial and very precise within its delivery. So there is like a buzzer, in essence, to certain realms. Yeah, but that's what it's saying. Like, just keep moving on. Like, you're gonna get so much farther if you just keep moving on. And they've already, like, they've exhausted all of their excuses, all of them. So, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're just going to process. We're going to process the rest of life, whatever we can. We're not going to get hung up in this energy. And maybe one day we're going to revisit again. If not, then so be it. So be it. I get to live my life. And there's a lot. There's a lot to learn, but I don't need to get stuck in that energy. I did all that I could with that. It's, you know. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Do they think that I'm bending the truth? That I'm, you know, what is that, angels? What are you saying about the Queen of Swords in reverse? Princess of Cups, Page of Cups in reverse. Do you think that I'm misinterpreting things because there's a lack of love in this? That I'm speaking more in my feels than actuality? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, let's select from the cards. Oh, two. The Chariot and Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, no, that's interference. That's interference energy. These are juniors and seniors of bullshit energy. People who don't love themselves, who don't understand how to bring in love in the environment, they're super fucking selfish. And then this, like a master of fucking selfishry, of manipulation, absolute manipulation, to fall like straight, like blocking. And because getting these two cards, like I changed up the energy and methods of how I select, my cards. And we have the Chariot. Keep moving on because it's harvesting time. And they know it. That's why they want to be all up in your energy. That's what's happening here. Okay. So, pass them up. Just like everybody else who does not want to play their game. Like, I wonder why, like, how these people could hold down jobs or reach a certain title with the energy that they bring into this world. Like, it makes me question, because they can't really be that good, honestly. Like, to be exhausting your energy outside of your talents, outside of your like focus energy on your skill set. Like, this is such bullshit energy. This is a clique, of, it's like non-discriminatory. All you need to have to like get in is your bullshit energy. Doesn't matter what walk of life you come through, just as long as you have some bullshit to make us all feel better. That's it. Okay, so we move on. Okay, so what do we have here? The Sun card and Three of Wands. It's like daylight. Just move on. Just move on, Tina. Because you know what? Your ships are coming in. And guess what? The sun alongside of it. It is. What's coming is just happiness. It's going to mimic what makes you happy, and the whole world will not be able to, won't be able to deny its existence and its energy. So that's what we've got going for us. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's like shifting towards that. This is good. This is good. It's in the making. It's in limbo right now. Okay. So we cut the deck. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Achieving balance with the world. Knowing what belongs to you and what doesn't. It's a give and exchange. Or a give and take. I feel like there's something about that, though, the give and exchange, though. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be said like that. Let's put that card down. Because, you know what? I'm going to put that next to those clicks. So, because that's going to tell me, their karma is coming. The Six of Pentacles hits all. And regarding what kind of energy you input. And so let's see what goes after the Six of Pentacles for them. The Emperor muted, fell on the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords fell over me. So, their karma, part of their karma is like spirits, like always with me. Like I have leadership energy, and part of that, a big bulk of that is due to spirit's mentorship and like just having my back, like constant. So it's an automatic fail for them. They have to repeat the class all over again. And if that means like within another lifetime, if they have to face the same bullshit energy, that's all due to them. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, you see like a bodyguard, almost like a bouncer. Like, nope, you can't enter. You shall not pass. That's what it is. You shall not pass. Goodness gracious, Spirit. Spirit is freaking awesome. So this one, bottom of the deck, the Empress in reverse. That's in gestation. I don't know if it's supposed to go over there or for here. It doesn't make sense to go over there though. Maybe if it goes over there, then it's like, you think you've got it, but you definitely don't. Like it's almost like on the brink, but you'll never get it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's like this insatiable quality where they think they've just about made it to like figuring things out, to just where they can relax and make it all happen and, you know, smooth sailing, but they don't. They're going to be caught up in limbo with this perception that they're just I don't know, like I'm either that or it's my energy just in gestation, because you know you can't quite get that just yet if there's such a harsh response to these people. Like you just have to retract your energy, make peace with it. You know what, I forgive you, because you know what, doesn't matter. No, it's not that you deserve it, it's because I deserve it. My future and my present deserve peace. So, I forgive you. I'm allowed to be selfish when it comes to that. Yes. Let's do that. So, we have the Seven of Wands, muted. I think it's quieting the disturbance, this idea of like, who holds the higher ground, and just knowing that we do. Just like I don't need to like do crossword puzzle battles with you. I don't need to do that. No, it's not even a topic for discussion anymore. This is it. And it's not even let it be known. It's already known. Anything else, angels? With love and light. Anything that I missed? Anything you want to add? Spirit. Anything else? Seven of Swords pronounced. It's still going to continue, whether or not I'm there. You know, it's still going to continue, but you know, the thing is that I have spirit. You know, I have spirit with me, throughout me, surrounding me. So it doesn't worry me to have the Seven of Swords lingering around. Spirit will just like take care of that like nonsense, you know. Yeah. You know, before I left work. I was told to re-amplify the protection on my skull and crystals. So I did that, and I did it almost like I did it firmly. I did it firmly because I felt the bullshit energy just like piling on. Oh my goodness. So I'm curious to see what happens, what stories will generate out of that, because stuff like that, those hunches don't come for nothing. So we'll see who it affects and how often. We'll see. So it hit the 7 of Swords, the Moon card in reverse, 6 of Swords, and 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay. This is confusing for me. So let's read it, okay? So, okay. So, this is very, like, plain and simple. I'm, like, trying to, like, recalibrate and just be fair and just read the deck, okay? So, the Moon in reverse is lies, like, absolute constructs, like, major intentional. It's the tools that the Queen of Swords in reverse or the King of Swords in reverse works with, or even the Magician in reverse, if like especially within like a darker realm. So it's what they resource, and so they're going to have to deal with their lies, like constantly, like have them look at it in the face, like, and they're gonna feel like a vulnerable child where like it's constantly like what do you call it, mocking them, and so you know, the 10 of Swords in reverse is just kind of like rising from those forces. So they're going to have to face like their lies and deal with it. So it's either they continue lying or they rise like a phoenix from them. But I don't need to like partake in any more of their story directly. Like I've already delivered the message. I can wash my hands and move on to the next thing they're saying. So I don't have to like speak it in its brutal force. Like what's coming that is going to hurt them is caused by their own tongue, by their own doing. Like I should not have any part in conveying like the details of their own destruction. They're just going to feel it. They're going to experience it. So let them be, and I don't need to be part of that. Just yeah. So it's fair. I mean, it's you continue lying and live within that darkness, and in constant battle, or you overcome it and you rise above it. Plain and simple. The angels are making it plain and simple. Like we don't need to talk like we don't need to invest in that energy. Remember, the Page of Pentacles was primary, and it's being a master of disguises and understanding that death. You see, like there's almost like a skull here, but it's her body. It's just her torso. So it's understanding like what is futile versus fertile. So just like think about that. 100% they're saying that. Okay, what fell on the Emperor muted and the 9 of Swords in reverse is 2 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. That's it. Just plan on the best. Like plan for it because it's coming. Like get yourself ready. Get yourself into gear, Tina. it's happening. It's happening. Whether or not it's with these people, it's happening. And if it's with these people, guess what? You're the front man, and it's going to have your name on it, okay? This is because of you and your investments. They're lucky to be able to share in it in any capacity. So just plan on it, okay? Somebody has to. So do it. Yeah, do you see that? Like, spirit is talking. What? That's crazy. Like, spirit has nominated that. I thought it was like I thought this person was facing spirit, but like it's looking outward. So it's like spirit's like backing it, you know, backing this person. Spirit backs me. I love it. I love it. And 10 of Pentacles. It's right there. It fell on the Emperor and the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's happening. As we speak, in gestation, bottom of the deck is Five of Swords in reverse. There's no ego play. It just is. Like, there's no one-upping. It just is. Banana cramps time. 616 on the clock. Okay. What do you want to say, sir? O and R. So R fell on the King of Pentacles muted and the Lovers muted, and O fell on the Eight of Wands muted. Yep. Okay. V U U A N R S L N E R W Y-N-E-E. Okay. So. Okay. I see severe. Yarn. So I think like there needs to be like some kind of chill time for me. Like, let's to be honest, like yarn, you knit with it, you take one step at a time. One step at a time. So it's like, and that naturally like stabilizes your breathing. It reminds you of being in the moment, stitch by stitch, step by step. It's methodical to get to a larger scheme where everything is connected. So there's the concept of that. Yeah. And what else? Let me see here. I have to like sit up a little bit. Okay. So what else do we have? Renew. Okay. So severe, like there's going to be some severe consequences, is what I'm seeing. Yeah. And then, are we going to have renew? I feel like let's focus on renew instead, okay? Because severe is actually, it's very obvious, so I don't need to, like, we're not going to invest in that energy. So we have renew. Renew our set of eyes and ears, just like our experience. Hit the refresh button. And let's see, what else can we put out of, what can we make out of this? So we're going to renew. Let me see here. I have reruns. So, reruns can be entertaining, you know, but they get old after a while, you know. It's just the ease and with the comfort level of like familiarity and humor and good vibes and just like, let me see if I can kind of change this around. So we want to focus on I like runes. We're looking at symbology. Just having a greater depth of meaning. Yeah, I really feel like that that has like an ancient rhythm to it. Like it's I feel like runes are powerful. They're like ancient sigils. I feel like I'm supposed to put evolve. Because people from my realm know. Actually, there's no other V. Let me see here. Maybe evaluate? No, there's no T. Maybe the people that evaluate, like use their sensibilities, only do it when there's like tea spilt or when there's tea to talk about. So, something to think about more. I have navel. So that's more like the sacral chakra area. I really feel like that. You know, people trying to steal like mojo. Yeah. I feel like that. We're trying to identify it based on the like it's like power play, yeah. Maybe sure. Like being certain of what you're doing and why you're doing it. Yeah. To have intent is to have certainty, right? To be self-assured. I feel like that's correct. What else? You know, there's also reveal here. Let me see if I can switch a few things around. Sworn. So something that one is very committed to. It could be like a league, a grouping or just like a commitment to, you know, your belief system, whatever that is. There's no I. It's asking, it's having me do runes still, so we're just gonna keep that there. Okay, so the last part is any, so A-N-Y. So that attaches to reveal, which tells me that if you have any indication of the truth being revealed, then go with that, because that's it's symbolic to what's like underlying within that core energy, that it's a sure thing, and you could like basically swear on it. At this stage in our lives, hello, by the way, that this is a for sure thing. So give me 1 second. There we are. Any indication whatsoever. We do not need to make any excuses for that energy, for those energies. Just, when you ask the angels of love and light, when you ask the divine for the truth, they're going to give you some cold, hard facts, but you know what? You can handle it. It's going to hurt for the most part, because that's my experience. But you know what? You can handle it. Like, it's, I don't know what else to say. Like, let me see if there's going to be anything else, since you popped in a little bit late. So, let me see. Anything else, angels? T. Okay. MMKT, or I already said that. EARNVOWOTIGT. I have work. Oh my gosh, freaking kidding me. It's like scattered like in a row. It's work. It's all discombobulated. There's T. Oh my gosh, I have to show you. I just dropped them, and look. We have work. We have T. We have it. You know, like talking about like the it thing. Gov, for short for government, or however, you know, whatever governs that society. And then like the response of like, okay. At least there's some tea to talk about at work. It's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's see what we can make out of this. Work is fine. Okay, work is still like a neutral, like it's a good thing, because we're going to move forward. Okay, whatever that means, we're going to move forward. Okay. Whatever the day brings tomorrow, we're going to deal with it, okay? We're going to work at it, okay? So, what are we going to make out of the rest here? Let's see. I have king. I think that's important, you know. Taking command. And not just being righteous about it, but very fitting within your role. I have November, N-O-V. I feel like that's something in November. Something in it is in November. I don't know what. Let me just see if there's anything else. I have vote. Yeah, but it's going to keep things a little bit stifled here. So, like hmm. 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 I have work mom. I guess that's who I am there. Okay, mom. Okay. You know. Interesting. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else here. I don't know. Am I supposed to like do these things? I have no idea. Neat. Or is it gov? Like GOVT? Like government? I feel like it. Maybe meat? Dude, I don't know. I mean, it could be a moment. Let me see here. So let's focus on king and moment. See if there's anything else. You know, part of me feels like, okay, well, you know, everybody has healing, especially for like my persons, but like I'm just being like brutally honest when it comes down to it. Like I need to be able to move forward and move onward and just like kind of let it be, like just give peace to it and just move forward, you know? Like what is, you know, is, and what isn't, you know? And then there's the limbo, but like I have to be very practical within my energy because there's so much of it. Like I can't just be giving it away like randomly, and like within, it's like people know like when they're tapped into my energy that it's worthwhile of managing. So of like stern discernment. So I still keep getting work here. I don't. Okay. So we keep that. What else here? Let me see if there's anything else here. Worm. I guess worms aerate, you know. I don't know. Just kind of mosey on along. I don't think worms gossip. I don't think worms have bullshit energy, honestly. They're just like practical in their pursuits. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking earthworms, you know. I'll put warm. We're going to create our stuff like warm moments. We're going to have some warm moments. And, that's something to look forward to, okay? Let me see if there's anything else. And we're going to vow to it. We're going to stay committed to what we can do to, create our life in such a manner. No excuses. And if we have to put overtime into it, to the turnaround time, to creating that space, then we will. And I'm getting like in my head like, fuck yeah, that's it. That is it. So give me a second. Oh, what did you write? They take care of the biology in the soil. Yeah. Most definitely. Oh, here we go. So there we go. That is the energy, and you can see here that it's backed by that. So that is our energy for the day. Thanks very much for watching. Hope that helped you out, and I will see you again later. I hope you really are well. I haven't seen you in a little while, but it's cool and stuff. I just, it's great to see you typing at it again. Interaction. Okay. Have a good night. Bye for now.